whenever he comes back.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. That's room number 1, room number 2. Did you hear me well enough?
I can hear you.
Because I'm using earphones because my headphones are having that big split audio issue again.
Huh, interesting.
I'm not really sure what the issue is. I'll probably sit down with Kern at some point and fix it. I told him I'd play a league with him today anyway, so we'll probably end up doing both together.
That son of a bitch.
How's your convo yesterday? You feel a bit better about things, or you still worried?
I'm not worried. I mean, that's pretty much how I assumed. The answer were pretty much how I assumed it would be. That Oliver is pretty much doesn't mind how it's played, and the others, due to having more time enjoying it. So I can't deny that, right? That's
I mean,
that makes
the people that like to have the spotlight but often do not get to go on their let's say longer winded stuff.
Yeah, and fair enough. I wanted to hear what other people thought because Mel was the same, thought the same way. We've spoken about multiple times in the past few weeks. Kern is understanding, but he doesn't mind either way. So. Yeah, it is what it is. I understand the necessity. I was worried a bit. That's all.
I mean, it's good for me as well, but where everyone else stands on it, because if everyone is like, "Oh yeah, we hate it as it is right now," it would be a time for a change, no matter what, basically.
Yes. Is it the right link?
But don't worry. It's 2 links.
Yeah, but is it? Yeah, they are. Okay. Because sometimes the links are not the right links.
What do you mean? Where people just copy the wrong thing.
Choose. Dog wanted to lick the plate.
Oh, you have your ex's dog with you again?
Yeah, she is in Denmark for 3 weeks. So.
Is that why she was calling yesterday?
No, she was called because I was trying to reach her.
Okay.
Half of the day, and then she decided, I'll call you back whenever I see fit. So.
Sounds like me telling my parents, "Hey, I have D&D on this night," and then they call me exactly during D&D that night.
My mom got offended at me.
Why?
Because I said I'm playing with my friends, and she doesn't care. She hears play. She has bad connotations to when I was a teenager and spent 18 hours a day in a MMO.
I think all parents of that generation, even mine, right, have that connotation where it's like, "Oh, you're playing. How dare you be doing something enjoyable in your free time?"
Basically.
And it's like, it's not like that, but yeah, no.
Yes. So she heard play and she called me and I said, "Sorry, mom, I can't. I'm playing with my friends," and "Oh, okay. Your friends are more important than me." Hanged up. Didn't speak for 2 months.
Oh my god. This is your Russian ancestry or your Israeli ancestry?
That's my mom. That's all. I don't know. It doesn't matter which ancestry. It's a mom.
Angry Russian mother. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Wait a moment.
Yeah, probably Russian because they didn't have fun stuff to do.
Yeah.
That's mean thing to say. Never mind. They're having their fun now. They have a house, they have cars, they have bikes. They drive to places, visit places.
Wait, did I accidentally turn daylight mode on here?
I don't
Am I
know.
retarded?
I don't know. I mean, I have the
Dynamic
on-off
lighting.
switch on the left side of the screen.
Update when to open drop dynamic lighting. Daylight mode is not on. Okay, why was it being weird then? Give me a moment. Hmm.
Mm. It's gonna take a while. Too low.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a Vorstellungsgespräch on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
I believe I said it yesterday already. So.
Yeah, you did. Just reiterating it here. Which one is this job for again?
Kindergarten teacher.
Okay.
Practicum. For 3 years.
Wait, no, it's loaded.
It is loaded.
Okay.
Wait, give me a sec.
Hmm?
What the fuck?
What?
Okay.
What?
I just like literally now got an email from I am on Indeed, the job portal,
Mm-hmm.
and I have my
Your application, I guess.
my stuff there, like it's not
Yeah.
application, it's my resume, and I just got a message from a people that I sent a Bewerbung to that we found you on Indeed and we think it would be a good idea for you to apply for this job.
Oh.
Nice. Nobody checks.
Well, it's nice that they want you.
Hmm. Anyway, let's go. I can.
Alright. So, not too much to recap for you. You know exactly what's happened. You know the situation you're in.
Mm-hmm.
However, a couple things to keep in mind. As the day passes away in the sewers, Calder,
Mm-hmm.
you receive messages.
Mm. Okay, okay, so I need to like put it into the timeline.
Yeah.
So the
This would be happening somewhat parallel to the Inquisitor stuff.
Okay, so the tower collapsed. I ran to the sewers. I
Yes.
ran around the sewers and and found Aurelia's cave.
Yes.
I
You stayed overnight. That was the night that Mel and Martin got jailed.
Okay.
Speaking of Mel and Martin getting jailed, I don't think they even brought up that they met the Monarch of Dominion, did they?
I don't. No. Like. Okay. So this is. Okay. So this is one of the reasons I find Solos like sure, those are exciting stuff, but some people will forget those are important details that and interesting details in the story that I wish to experience together. I was there, so it was cool for me to experience it. Like I didn't tell anyone, but
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna play it like, oh, Keldian knows you met him.
It's kind of funny to me that was something
Yeah,
they were like, ah, nah, it's
yeah.
fine.
We met the ruler. He was a dude.
To be fair, I think they are quite stressed at the moment.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Well, nevertheless, so this
yeah. So
I sent the owl at the night, and then we went to sleep. And the day after, it is when it's now.
yeah, the day after is when I got the message.
Okay.
Same day where they were released, they did their whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever happens to them, it's not something you will know until
Yes, I understand that.
their
And
time
until
comes.
somebody tells
Yeah,
me.
until someone decides to finally send you a message.
Or yeah. Um, so there were 3 messages, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, the first one would have been, your friends have been released.
Mm-hmm.
Druskar of Crossroads has been arrested on suspicions of treason.
Yes.
I need you to convince me of your innocence.
Yes. As it happens,
That,
if Aurelia is nearby, I'll just look at her, and then reply what I replied. You saw what we've done to help people. I ran because you told me. I got nothing to hide. I can surrender myself.
to which you would have gotten the response, I told you to run because I spoke to my sister. I've seen your help. I wish to meet. Where are you?
Uh, in between, I don't know how long it would take between those messages, but
I believe you said you were gonna talk to Aurelia for the final message,
yes,
the last one.
yes. I didn't, so I answer. I'll just look at Aurelia again, clearly letting her know that somebody's talking to me.
Hmm?
Close enough. I'm not one to run from responsibility. Tell me when and where. And then I look at Aurelia. Celicia is messaging me. Celicia Erithiel, sorry.
I am aware of who she is. How did you end up in contact with her?
I have some suspicions about the Erithiels. The soldiers with the symbol were helping at the Twilight District. Twilight? Huh?
Twilight.
Twilight District. And Ondina and I went there in order to help people, and that's how we came across 2 mysterious figures. They were masked, and I have my assumptions, and I think one of them was her. And then when all of it went down, we were sitting next to her sister, and we warned her sister as that thing was giving a speech to go and save her sister, and then in a split-second decision, she sent me a message and told me to hide. And due to the experience the day before with the help of people, I listened.
And at this point, you would get the last message. Tonight, Sylvan Ink at midnight. You make it safely.
Sylvan Ink. Do you know where the Sylvan Ink is?
It is a store of magic. Well, not magic. Some magical books are stored there. Um, parchments, papers, the lot. Is run by one of the side branches of the Erithiel family.
Hmm. Is there a safe way there? And I reply back, I'll be there.
Okay. After you reply, there is no answer.
Mm-hmm. And
Cesar Aurelia gets up, starts walking around a little bit, pacing directly to Sylvan Ink. No, I do not know of a path within the sewers that connects directly there. There is a way through. Wait, and you see as she pulls out a map.
mm.
Map you've seen before. As she points at this building over here. One that a couple of you have walked by, but no one's ever really gone
I did not see where you pinked.
up here.
Up there, okay.
There are a couple of you guys have walked by in the Steel District,
Mm-hmm.
but no one has ever gone inside.
Is that it?
No. And she points a bit further down in this area, in the Iron District.
Okay.
That is the closest entrance I know to Sylvan Ink. My knowledge, at least. However, it is dangerous. It is the entrance the guards use to enter the sewers. As far as I know.
By the way, I did have a long rest, right?
You did have a long rest, yes.
Okay. So I can.
While it's not the greatest place,
Mm-hmm.
you sense that this place is surprisingly not as damp or as disgusting as you'd expect
Yeah,
a place in the sewers to be.
I'm more asking about. I might need to swap some spells then.
Yeah. I'm just giving a reasoning for why you would have a long rest without any sort of repercussions.
Yes.
You feel the somewhat familiar feeling of the creature that was inside the pool in this
Yes.
small area around you. A sort of lair, if you wish.
That would be my next code of action, I think. I'll approach the pool, crouch down. Is there anything in the pool?
A perception check.
20.
A moment.
Mm-hmm.
There's currently nothing in the pool, as far as you can tell. It still seems to be relatively grimy, difficult to look through. At least for you.
Where's that crocodile when you need them?
I don't know if the crocodile is going to do too much for us.
You'd be surprised. Animals can be very helpful.
I don't disagree, but I don't know how well the crocodile is going to smuggle us out of this place.
Well,
Listen, you have a couple options. We could go up through this passage. I know it is safe. Or at least it seems safe. that we can attempt to cross above ground, make the distance. But the inner Moonlight District is, well, it is relatively heavily patrolled at night. Especially now, what I understand.
And the
If
other
we have
way?
to leave, if we have to leave from the other way, we risk running into soldiers on our way out. I've never been into the sewer barracks. I do not know how many people are stationed there, or what we might find there. But if we are to go through there, I'm sure we could borrow some armor, blend in a little bit, make our way safer. Or we could possibly explore the rest of the sewers, at least this area. Maybe there's a different passage, but, well, that has its own risks. I've only been here for a short amount of time. I have yet to map out much of what lies to the west of here.
And we need to get it tonight. Well, I need to get it tonight. You don't have to risk yourself.
You see, she just kind of like stretches a little bit. Well, I've just been sitting here for God knows how long. I don't mind if you want me to come along. Otherwise, I'll sit here and I guess I'll go up during night time to see if another message has arrived.
Alright, I'll turn to the pool again. Alright, Adrazor, if you hear me, I need a favor.
Roll me a persuasion.
17.
You see the water bubble a little bit, and you hear like a voice in your head. A little annoyed at this point. Right, what is it? I'm busy, I'm doing things.
If I think it back, does it hear me?
Yes, if you think back, I do hear you.
Are there passages that could lead in the older city that could lead us around?
Older city? You want to go deeper?
Well, eventually we will want to get to the surface, but we need to cover a lot of distance, and I was wondering if there are tunnels in your lair that we could use.
I don't know, I don't really bother going to the surface much. There should be one passageway that brings you out a little bit in the southern part, perhaps, of the sewer system. I don't know where that takes you, though. Oh, do be careful of the room to the southwest. It's very big, and some grumpy things live there.
Thanks for the warning. I'll see if I can bring anything from up there. Anyway.
Good. If you bring me something interesting, maybe we'll have more to talk about.
Take care.
He feels the link cuts.
As I start walking like towards the door, whatever door, and I like, do I remember what Aurelia pressed?
Yeah. Can you just make me a quick history? with advantage because you didn't see it that far. Okay. See, the advantage was necessary. Yeah, you remember the mechanism.
All right, then I'll do that. Like, well, let's see if we can find a passage here. And like, it's how late is it? Do you know?
No, contrary to popular belief, I am unable to see the sky from here.
No, no, no. Damn. All right.
Wait, so where do you want to go?
Let's see. Let's see if there is a passage at the south of the sewers. Need to be careful from a room in the southwest. I don't know if you know anything about it.
The dragon told you that each layer has a passage to the southern part of the city.
Oh.
Basically, like a shortcut to get there.
Oh. Huh. Well, then.
Not that there was a passage to the south that would get you up, but one that would get you to the south quickly from here.
But there is no guaranteed way up.
As far as it knows, not really. Or it hasn't, or at least it hasn't bothered telling you.
Yeah. Based on your experience, Aurelia, in this city, which way will give us more covers?
Difficult to say, as I said. It comes down to what you want to risk. This is less risky in getting up, but we'll have to take more risk in avoiding the trolls, in my opinion. If we are to take the other way, I do not know what we might run into down here.
But if we take some armor, we can pose ourselves as patrol.
Yes, that is the advantage of us risking trying to sneak into the barracks.
Alright, let's go there. Let's go to the barracks.
Right. The barracks we go then. Watch your step. I've seen crocodiles in the water. I'm not kidding. There are crocodiles in there.
I'll watch my step. As I'll unsummon Zolfitz for now.
Okay.
And I will tell... I will actually take Koa with us for now. If necessary, she can be a distraction.
Okay.
I telepathically tell her if needed. Try to distract the people to run after you so we can pass. Whenever it decides to load.
It's still not loaded, see?
No, it takes its time. Oh, there we go.
Alright. In that case, I will... Okay, you already deleted it. We'll move guys a little close together. Oh god.
Wait, where did you move us? Is it still...
Down.
Oh, yeah, out of the passage.
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll slowly start walking.
Okay.
Ko and I will... I won't turn on the lights for now.
I'll just give you Aurelia. I'll give you control over her token as well, just so you can just kind of move them all together.
Yes. I'll ask Aurelia quietly if she can see in the dark, and I will rely on Koa to guide me, if not.
Yeah, she gives you a nod.
I can't...
It is... If you can't see in the dark, it's okay to turn on the torch. It's much more dangerous to try and get through this place blind.
Yeah, but I can sit on Koa for now. And she can...
The problem isn't sitting on her. It is about getting attacked when you cannot see.
In that case, if I have any torches left. No, I have 5 more left. Nice. 4 more left, and one is burned. I'll just get one out, light it with my fire.
Yeah. Takes a look at you, gives you a nod. We need to move directly west of here.
Yep.
On the third branching up north, that is where the barracks are.
Yes. We'll pass the bridge. And
Can you roll me a stealth check?
yes.
You, Tiger, as well. I'll roll for. No, I'll roll off that thing. What is her character sheet? Stealth, okay. Alright, 23 plus 13 plus. I'm gonna average stealth of 17.
Do I need to go over here again?
I'll go where? Yeah. Well, that's up to you, because you'd have to.
No, okay. Yeah, well, in that case, we'll go.
You would have gone south, because you know there is a bridge there.
Yes. Because I don't remember.
Just,
I didn't remember if
yeah,
there's a bridge there.
The bridge is, no, the bridge is down there.
Then we'll continue here.
Yeah, we cross. You would notice, with your passive perception, a couple of ripples of water around here.
I'll just look up, look into the water, and then look up if the ripples caused by anything falling from up, or are they coming from? And I'll like
making an actual.
Yep, I'll take it like nudge Aurelia as well. 26.
Oh yeah, no, you can clearly see, like, as the water kind of pats a little bit, there's like a long, snaky reptilian tail just undulates before it disappears beneath the surface.
Yeah, I'll just make Aurelia aware of it and like shove us both towards the wall, more away from the water. I'm just walking. Assume that I'm walking on the wall. I just don't want to get stuck there, you know.
Yeah.
We'll wait a minute until it's gone, and then proceed.
Yep.
I will be looking up just in case to see if anything crawls as well.
You notice as you get a little bit closer, like as the light cone kind of like comes in, you see as you actually see the crocodile's head pop up, like it is a white gator with the red eyes. Like it kind of blinks a little bit before you just hear a loud splash, a bit of thrashing, as the water then goes still, as it has dove and disappears more.
All right. I assume this is the third one, so we'll cross. And then I'll ask Aurelia.
She basically stops you right here.
Sorry, what?
Light. Around this corner, there is light. The guards. We'll have to find some way to distract them, to get them away from the entrance.
As I look at Aurelia and I look at Koa.
You see, she turns around, looks at the tiger. Well, a white tiger running through the sewers is bound to grab their attention, yes.
I call Koa to me, and then like pet her.
You're pulling a Logwig's unicorn, aren't you?
Keep them at. Don't run too fast. I know you can't do it, but keep them engaged. And I will tell her to go there.
Okay.
She doesn't have light, so I don't know.
No, but the tiger can see that there is light coming around the corner. It is well able to see that there are things that are going on there.
Yeah, it's just me. I cannot see where I can put her and stuff. Like, I don't see where she is now. So I'm just gonna move my character so I can. I have vision over it. Oh, never mind. I don't have vision.
You do not have vision on her. Can you see through her eyes?
No, I cannot. Like it's like right now. It's like this is what I can see. I don't see through her, right?
Yeah, that is that is the cone your character would be able to see anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you're asking if I can do it the same way I can do as Zelfits?
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I didn't read that part of Fine Steed. I can communicate with it telepathically if it's within 1 mile, but I cannot see it through it.
You cannot see through it, right?
No.
Okay. In that case, what is the exact order you are giving?
Well, I
know you said something, but is there any amends you want to make? Any other things?
It just distract them. I mean, it's still and like if they stop following you, let me know. Because I can communicate with it telepathically if it's within 1 mile.
Okay.
It's like distract them, catch their attention, and then make them chase you. And yeah.
Alright. And so, as the two of you press up close to the wall, you hear the footsteps of the tiger change from the slow walk to a faster run. And after a couple of seconds, you hear yelling, shouting, sounds of alarm, as well as a growl, and then the clanking of metal upon flagstone, as well as the scream of one of the men, as well as a loud splash of water. And then, a couple seconds later, after you hear a bit more chatting, you also hear a low hiss. If you've ever heard a crocodile bellow, you hear that.
Oh, somebody fell into the water. Oh no.
What would you like to do? You can't see what's going on.
I'll peek from over the corner if I can see anything.
You can peek.
That's not me.
That's earlier. You see one of the guards floundering in the water, like scrabbling onto the shore. Up ahead, you see yet another guard.
Yeah, I'll tell Koi if they're not chasing you, taunt them. Like turn around and roar.
Your tiger informs you that there is a crocodile and a guard.
And
between her.
Oh, she's between two.
Yeah.
Can you jump on the other side?
While you're having this conversation, you see that this guard rushes up. As the tiger, can you make a
She
athletics
has
check?
pounds. If a
Yeah,
tiger
can you
moves,
it doesn't have that much movement. Can you make me a check? I'll allow athletics or acrobatics of your choice.
Oh no, go on.
As you hear the roar and then yet another loud splash from up ahead, as
Oh
well as
no.
the growling of the crocodile again. I need to make an attack. What's your tiger's AC?
12.
Up
I'll summon
12.
Zalfit and tell him to fly over there, and I'll look through its eyes so I can see what's happening.
How long does it take you to summon your bird?
I snap my finger and it's there.
Oh yeah, because it's not dead, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I summoned it the night before.
It is an action to summon.
Sure, it still have movement, right?
No, because it goes on your turn, doesn't it? Or does
No,
it
it has
roll
its
on
own.
initiative? In that case, we roll initiative.
All right.
What's your vision? What's its or actually it just needs vision. It doesn't have any
All right.
something else at the moment.
All right. So, whenever you do the wheel,
Yeah, give me a moment. There we go.
yeah, I just need to see the people that are on there. Think you need to, yeah. There we go. Well, as I summon it, there we go. Help them. There's a crocodile. And I whisper to Aurelia.
Your choice. Might be good enough distraction.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is this fucking turn order?
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, she has a plus.
Oh wait, that's 13. All right. No, Zalfit is 10.
I've given your tiger vision. It cannot see jack shit. So it does know there is a crocodile in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is welcome to make an attack if you want to. Also, we might want to change the music.
Is it in melee range with the tiger?
Yes, it got a surprise attack off.
It has a surprise attack on the crocodile.
The crocodile has a surprise attack on your tiger. It's
Okay.
done a certain amount of damage.
Well, I need to know.
Yeah, I haven't rolled it yet. Give me a moment.
Oh, okay.
Even though actually this might straight up one shot it.
Yes,
so.
exactly. That's why I need to know.
Yeah. $18 damage.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's alive.
Yeah, it's alive.
Yeah, but your tiger is grappled.
Grapple.
So you kind of hear it like flailing around there in the mouth of the crocodile.
Wait, is a crocodile large?
I do believe it is a huge beast.
Huge.
Yep.
How did it fit into this fucking shit? Anyway.
You have to think about it like it's gonna be more like this. Yeah. Like if I bring the crocodile down, right?
Yeah.
It'll be more like this basically.
Yeah, I understand.
However, that looks retarded. So.
Yes. I understand. That's basically how I did the horses. So.
Yeah. Just for things' sake, I'm gonna make it smaller and have it.
Yes. Well, regardless,
What does your tiger do?
well, weren't we on my turn? I don't know. Basically,
No, we started with the tiger
yeah.
because I asked you if you wanted to roll initiative, if you were summoning your bird and everything.
Yeah.
So we are.
Well, damn it. My tiger will try to break free.
Strength check, please.
Oh shit. That's not gonna go well.
Strength or dex, I believe. It's contested.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it doesn't matter.
the escape DC is 16. So
Yeah,
no,
no.
does not matter.
Yeah, that's its turn.
The tiger struggles a little bit. And on the next turn, you hear the crocodile crunch down yet again
Mm.
as your connection with the tiger disappears.
No.
Right? Is it still alive?
Yes. That's 1 HP.
How much HP does it have?
37.
Huh. Thought I nerfed the HP. Never mind. Well, I
You,
guess we're
you,
rolling with that.
I mean, sure, if you say so.
No, it's fine. I don't really care that much. It's fine. I'll figure it out later if it needs to be nerfed or not.
Yeah.
For now, it would also bonk it with its tail.
Okay.
Oh, not bonk it with its tail. It would bonk the guard with its tail. So it's been a while since I've used vanilla stat blocks. Guard. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay.
Really, the guard the guard doesn't take that much damage.
No, the guard doesn't. The tail attack hurts quite a bit less than.
Than being in his jaw. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, let's pull up the guard stat block.
Oh, the guard is dead.
Okay. No. The guards of the largest city.
Yeah.
They died that quickly.
I
Wouldn't be
mean,
that easy, would it? Alright. As the guard takes a glancing blow, you hear him go, "Oh!"
can you do me a favor and sort it by descending?
Oh yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Kinda forgot to. My bad.
Thank you. And it was the crow. No, it.
Yeah, I'm just putting them all in the right order. That's it. As it is your turn. What do you do?
Yep. I will wait because whatever happened now caused a commotion. I'll just say, I'm sorry, Koa. I'll make sure to bring you back. And I'll just like keep peeking and wait to see if more people coming out.
I'm gonna say this to you. You could use your action technically to look through your bird's eye, and you could have the bird move next turn. That might be something which might be more enjoyable for you.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, in case you want to do that,
Mhm.
because otherwise your bird isn't really gonna do much. And I know you pulled it out for that reason. So.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, bird's turn.
Yep. It will slowly over here and check if there are more guards coming. It will like basically try to stay in the shadows of it. I assume light is coming from here.
Yeah, you can take the torches there.
Yeah, so it will try to like hover in the darkness on the top side and like just check if people are coming. And that's basically it. And since Koa is already pretty much gone, screaming in pain in my mind link.
Yep.
I will then try to use this commotion to through, but I need to see if there are more people coming, and that's basically what Stolfitz is doing.
Okay. In that case, it'll be the guard's turn.
I don't know if it's
As technically speaking, another NPC would be added to the order. As a guard captain comes into play as well. As you hear the guards out there turn back around. Alright, we need some help! There's a crocodile! There's a fucking crocodile! And a tiger, I think? Not sure. And at the same time, you see as the door busts open as 4 people rush out.
Yeah.
This is 30 feet as well. Give me a moment. Another 30 feet. Select move. That is your bird that I've selected by accident.
I can move it. There you go.
10. Yeah. You catch a glimpse of the shining silver armor as the men all charge past.
Yeah. Is one guy still okay? No. I was wondering if one guy is in the water.
He's climbed out. That was his thing. Alright. Virelia's turn, who at this point sneaks up to you and holds her action. Do we make it unfooted?
Alright.
That'll be her turn.
Yes.
It's your tiger's turn. Grapple DC 16.
Yeah.
Try to escape again.
Yeah, it just tried to escape.
Roll for it.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
Oh.
wait, Ashwin. I swear, like.
You're rolling Velvet.
No, but like, this is what I rolled, and this is it shows something else.
Yeah, no. You're rolling Velvet, which is doing -4, which has a -4 in strength.
Oh, okay, never mind. Her is +3, so it's 19.
Alright, in that case, you would hear like a loud splash as the tiger does free itself off the grapple.
Yeah.
At the same time, from behind you, you hear yet another hiss.
Mm-hmm. Probably the same
As
guy.
the commotion is attracting more trouble.
Yep.
Alright, what is your tiger doing? Is it running? Is it fighting? I mean, can't really fight anymore, but...
Does breaking from a grapple doesn't automatically disengage, right?
Nope.
Well, it still will try to run away. I guess opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack indeed. We will see if it hits.
I mean,
That is a 12 plus.
yeah, that hits.
Actually, wait, your AC is 12, right? Yeah, so yeah, the crocodile just lunges out, and with one final shriek, the tiger link with you is cut.
Yeah. What they will see is basically the tiger that was a tiger turns into a puddle of water and falls into the water of the series.
You hear like a quick splash.
If
There are a
that
couple
makes-
exclamations. Yeah, you hear a couple exclamations
Yes.
of like surprise and
Mhm.
shock from the guards up ahead. There's the guard captain's turn. He's gonna run past all of them. Gonna yell to the others. Right, make sure we don't have anything else converging on us. And then you hear him yell out as he attacks the crocodile.
Yeah.
And I will do the damage calculations later. Same here. Crocodile will attack, will miss, will attack again, will it hit? Okay, your turn. as you hear the sounds of fighting going on
Yeah.
up ahead.
Yes. I will use my movement.
Mhm.
Um.
At that point, Aurelia's held action will also go off.
Mhm.
Um,
And
just
I
checking
will
the
use
distance.
my action to dash more.
Okay.
Just because we are like, if they are about to turn around, since they need to check, I would
Yep.
rather them not watching me. But yeah, is it 30? Also, of course, if there are stairs, I would stay like, I'll just peek with my head.
There is a set of doors directly in front of you.
There are doors that are closed because
Yeah,
you said
there
that they're
are like
opened.
there's a stone wall there as well as doors that are closed.
Alright. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Bird.
Yeah. Bird will just hover above me.
Okay.
Well, more like in between.
Alright. See as the guards rush up. One of them to attempt to jump.
Oh no. Oh no.
He succeeds. The other one is also going to attempt to jump. He also succeeds. Yeah, these guards are rolling not too bad.
They had a bridge.
Yeah, but they have to run back. So
Yeah.
there's a crocodile. Like, imagine if a crocodile's eating your companion up ahead. You know,
Yes.
like, kind of think about what's going on there.
Yes.
They're gonna rush up ahead. All right. Riley is gonna run. How many feet is this? Just checking if she needs to dash to get here. 10. Yeah, she's gonna have to dash.
I mean, if I remember correctly, she's a rogue. She can dash with bonus action.
That is true. She can indeed.
If there is an action to be held.
Yeah.
Or like.
And yeah, no, she doesn't hold an action. She looks at you, gives you a nod before she pushes open the door. Which is something I can remove.
Yay. Ooh. Oh shit.
As that is her turn.
Yeah. Quiet.
Your tiger is off. And you hear the sound of more fighting going on outside. What would you like to do? You also catch a glimpse of this behind you. Not headed for you, but
Yeah.
further up. In front of you, you see this, compared to the sewers, well-kept room. Carpet on the floor, multiple tables, couple chairs, and in the corner, you see snoring away a guard. Apart from that, you don't see anything. What would you like to do?
I'll just move one step quietly to see around the corner if there are more people.
No people as far as you can tell from that angle.
Okay, one more step. Alright.
You don't see anyone.
Okay, I will look for armor.
Yeah. Make me a investigation check.
18.
Yeah. As you turn the corner here, you immediately notice weapons and armor.
Yep.
Upon the stands. You also notice there are tables with multiple different notes, maps, all sorts of things lying somewhat haphazardly upon it. So you just take a quick look around.
Yep.
But as if your owl joins you.
My owl goes on its own. Or is there no initiative right now?
What's up?
Is there still initiative? Because
Any what?
Initiative.
Yeah, there's still initiative
Because you
there's still fighting going on.
You deleted the wheel, that's why.
Oh, did I? Whoops.
Yes. Yeah, because that's why I was wondering. That's all.
Okay.
Well, I just did 2 steps. I looked around. Armor's over there. Maybe there is a description of a passage.
You can also tell that there are stairs up directly up ahead here.
Yes, I understand that. Okay.
Don't forget, it takes 10 minutes to
Yeah.
don and
Yes.
doff
Yeah.
heavy
Yeah.
armor,
Yeah.
so
That is
you have
what
to
I'm.
basically grab and scram.
Yes, I understand that. I would it fit a bag of holding though?
The armor,
Yeah.
I allow it as long as you do it piece by piece.
Sure. Oh man,
However,
that's a
you
few
cannot.
turns.
No. Like uh, I'll just make you. I'll let you make a check to determine how much you get per turn.
Okay. Well, I'll just tell Aurelia over here, and then go here and get my bag of holding and get ready for.
Yep, she's gonna join you. She's gonna close the door behind her.
Yes, the owl
Uh,
will actually stay here and keep watch just in case anybody comes back.
okay.
I can always unsummon it and then summon it next to us again.
Yep. She's gonna move in. She's gonna start grabbing pieces of armor. We will make.
Sleight of
We'll
hand.
just make a.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just make a flat sleight of. Oh, not flat, but like a sleight of hand check. We will see. That would be a 17. So you see, as 3 pieces of one set of armor land inside the bag holding.
Yeah, I don't know how many pieces there are. So
There are 4 in total. So like head, chest, legs, and we're just going off the Minecraft armor system here.
okay, fair enough. I don't need the sword. I don't need the sword. I think, right? Or
Depends.
yeah,
You do know that all the swords are engraved with a
yeah. In that case, we will.
symbol of divinity.
All right.
With the dragon skull of divinity.
Well, with
Sleight
one
of hand.
head.
You pretty much you manage to like quickly grab the boots and you kind of fumble as you just about manage to pry off the helmet, and you get it in.
Good.
Your owl's turn.
Yeah, it stays there just in case somebody comes back.
Yeah. Okay. So Aurelia's turn. Actually, fuck it, I'll just roll this here. Roll d20 plus, I think it's plus 7 on her sleight of hand, or plus 5. 14. She grabs another 2 pieces,
All right.
along with the head that you like were fiddling around with. Shoves it in.
Alright.
You have boots and 2 swords basically left.
Yeah. 20.
Nice. As you shove the boots in, and you quickly scramble over here. 10 feet of movement. Grab. What are you looking for? You have a wide selection. You have broadswords, rapiers, long swords, short swords,
Long.
everything the heart desires. Mace.
I'll just take a long sword, like for me.
Okay, take a long sword. Aurelia is also just going to give you a nod when you just kind of look back and you just pick a rapier and put it in inside as well. All right.
Okay.
As you have movement left,
Yeah.
is there anything you'd like to do?
Yes, I will go to the table.
Which one?
Well, you said I saw here, right? So I'll go there. That's my
Okay.
movement.
All right. She's going to walk up to you and hold her
Hi, Shati.
action. Oh, you need to take a break?
Rest? No. Yeah, I need like 5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, take your time. We'll pause the music.
Was sagst du, Schatz? Ja, es ist Viertel vor 7. Du hast noch Hausaufgaben, die du machen musst, ja? Ja. Mach die bitte schnell. Das sind 30 Minuten Schatzi. Ja, dann arbeitest du schnell, damit du alles schaffst. Das hieß es, wenn du 30 Minuten lang sitzt und nichts tust, dann wirst du länger sitzen. Als 30 Minuten. So wie gestern, ja? hast du das super geschafft. Das kannst du, das befreie dich. Mach das aber im Zimmer, okay? Ist das okay? Weil ich werde dich da stören, wenn ich im Wohnzimmer rede. Okay, dann kannst du. So. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Is that all you needed?
Yeah. For now. He has
Okay.
to do homework.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case.
Back to the action.
So, she walks up, holds her action, just kind of looking at you like, what are you doing? It is your turn again.
Yep.
Combat is still going on.
Yep. I'll tell her. There might be anything useful. Is there any identification that the guard has beside the armor? If somebody asks. And
I'm unsure. Usually, I believe there are tokens to say which captain you are under.
yeah. So I'll go there and just look at the table if I can see anything.
Okay.
I'll just
roll
give
me an investigation check.
another one.
This one's an important one.
Yeah. Not good.
You're welcome to do it with assistant or with advantage, because Aurelia would help you. So why are you so small compared to her token? What is this?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just optical illusion because of the token. 14.
I guess Aurelia is just fat. Yeah.
No, my
14.
token is my border is just bigger, so it makes me.
Yeah. Let me just check my DCs.
Yeah.
I have a full table for this one.
Mm. Better than 11, but not the best.
Yeah.
In meine Tasche.
This is the wrong one.
Hast du keinen mehr? Dann gib mir meine Tasche. In der Küche.
I mean, the first thing you notice just as you walk over is just multiple maps that lie upon the table. Mm-hmm. Most just kind of like thrown there somewhat carelessly, from the looks of things. Various tokens in various groups, not making much sense to you because you don't understand, but you realize that these are maps of the plains, basically, the area around Driftwater.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be showing armies of different sorts.
Okay.
As far as you can tell.
Mm-hmm. Are there any maps of Dominion and maybe some patrols roads?
No, you do not seem to find that.
Okay. Anything else?
You do, however, as you quickly open up a drawer, you do find about 5 insignias of the guards lying upon or inside the drawer itself.
Yep, I'll take 2.
It's just a very basic stone, from what you can tell. It's the very basic one, a golden colored rock with the token of a blue dragon.
Yeah, more than that. No. I'll just take 2, put them in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm. You also notice a small purse in there, and as you quickly just jiggle it, you can just about make out about 50 gold inside there, as well as a gemstone paperweight.
I'll take both.
Okay.
In desperate times.
As you sweep everything, your bird informs you, and you're only sweeping everything because Aurelia is helping you with this, otherwise you wouldn't have the time to do all that one.
Yes.
Your bird informs you that people are coming back. However, this is because you didn't roll high enough on your thing but I like to make it interesting this way.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't meet the DC, you can sacrifice something in order to get it anyway. You see a small folder,
Mm-hmm.
couple pieces of paper in it. Just the word to Commander Leyland.
Okay, what am I sacrificing for it?
Your bird informs you that you need to run now, or else you're going to be spotted.
So, so either I take it and I'm spotted, or
Yep. You need to make a choice.
can I say Aurelia, grab this and run because she can, she can.
No, because she's already assisted you in grabbing the other
Okay,
nonsense.
fair enough. Because she could dash.
She good?
Mm, mm. Yeah, this is. Yeah, no, fuck it. Running away. Sadly, but I don't want to
Smart
get caught.
choice.
Yes,
Yeah, you quickly slam shut the drawer. You hear like a in the corner from the guard as you start running. Please move your dash amount.
Dash amount. I mean, and then
Goes up till the very top there.
yeah.
Objects and tokens. Okay. Aurelia joins you, and at the same time, you hear as the door here creaks. You see as Aurelia pulls open the door,
Mm.
and the two of you rush through, closing it behind you.
Is there more to go, or is it like
No,
no? Okay,
that is
it's
it.
up. It's up. Okay.
It is up, as you have successfully escaped.
Yeah. Yeah. The bait was there, but experience
And the
tells
bait
me
was
it's
there.
better save yourself than fucking loot stuff. Information will come eventually.
It always does.
Yeah.
I think I quite like that though, where if you just about roll below the DC,
Mm-hmm.
giving you a chance to salvage it, but having to sacrifice something for it. I think that's a fun way to do things.
It is. It is indeed.
So, as the door closes, you kind of hear noises, kind of unsteady. You hear as the man that was sleeping, like wakes up. You hear them screaming at him. You hear people calling for a medic,
Mm-hmm.
for a doctor.
Like before, I would have snapped Zelfits out, so it's not in the way, you know.
Yeah. That is fine. But that's the last thing you hear before the door shuts, and you find yourself in a hallway.
Yeah.
As you notice that the hallway branches out in multiple ways, but there is a staircase that leads further up, and a couple rooms otherwise. What would you like to do?
Mm, okay. Any immediate rooms that are nearby in the hallway?
Yeah, you can there's one directly to the right of you, and you can see that it is yet another room, another armory from the looks of things. One which is even more comprehensive, basically. That seems to be more of a if you need to quickly grab things and go,
Mm-hmm.
you quickly grab things and go. While up here, it's just a proper barracks.
Okay, but is there are there people
No,
currently?
there's no one in there.
All right. Uh, should we change here and then proceed with the commotion downstairs? I think we have a few minutes. Otherwise, if we proceed here and bump into someone, we will have a bit of a trouble explaining what we're doing here.
That sounds fine. Yes,
Yeah.
let's quickly do that.
Yes. So we'll get into a room, close the door, make sure it's like.
Yeah, you hear almost immediately, like just a couple of seconds after you close the door that you came through gets flung open. You hear people you see through the bars of the door as a man is carried by his. You can see his leg clearly mauled a little bit, but not to the point where he's going to lose it or anything along those lines. But there, you just see as they swiftly carry him across. And through the door that is open, you hear the commander yelling at the sleeping soldier, the one that, from the sounds of it, was apparently drunk.
No, good.
So,
He was drunk.
two of you take 10 minutes. Please roll me a stealth check.
Shit. Oh no.
You're welcome.
Plus 13. Jesus. Yes.
Rogues.
Yeah.
And so, with your average stealth of 20, the two of you are not caught. The change. You notice by now, the hallways have gone quiet again. Just as they are about to move, a patrol walks by, back down into the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from down the stairs, from what you can tell, the way it sounded. What would you like to do? I'm assuming you've given her the token plus weapon.
Yes. We basically
So,
makers.
yeah, the two of you basically look like perfect golden Dominion soldiers.
Yep. What
You notice that the way the helmet is designed, it hides a fair amount of your facial features. It makes it very difficult to recognize
That is very
who
good.
you are.
What was the name of the commander or whatever name I read on the file?
Everard Leyland. Oh, that's the name.
Mm-hmm. Have I heard the name before? I don't think I have.
You have not.
Okay. Well, I got a few interesting things in the sewers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I got a necklace.
Got a full set of armor.
Necklace. Some information. All right. Anyway, what? Could you tell me what exactly caught my eyes about this folder? Why I like did ring my thing on my spider senses?
Now that you have a little bit more time to think about it, you remember reading to Commander Everett Leyland. Correspondence of the Orc Uprising and the fall of Driftwater.
Okay.
That's what you remember.
All right. Well, look at Aurelia. Ready to go? Do you know the way?
Not the way. I don't know how comfortable I am in walking around in these bloody armor. Felt like they're annoying enough when I had to wear plate when I met you for the first time.
Yeah, it slows you down.
Right. Well, as I said before, I've not been in here, but, well, I'd imagine the right way is up.
Yes. Do you
We
know
just
any?
had a patrol pass.
Yes, but do you know any basic behavior of patrols here in the city, or like?
It's different per place.
I see.
Some places are patrolled more often because they're considered more important, some less. So
Okay.
without actually staying here, think of them.
Well, you know how bus drivers usually just wave their hand to each other when they drive. I'm kidding. Basically, a greeting or a way of saying hello to your comrades that is not suspicious. If you're
Kind of
being
looks at you
courteous.
like, are you asking for us to have a special signal of some sort?
Yes, basically.
Right. Do you have a suggestion?
No. You, that's not what I mean. I mean signals that, let's say we are on patrol and another patrol comes by, and are there courtesies or signals that both groups give to
Oh,
each
you
other?
mean that way? Yes, I've been here long enough. Usually, it is if the patrols are both of led by men of similar stature. I'm sure you've noticed the different hierarchy,
Yes.
or at least part of it.
Yes.
The gold cloaks must salute silver cloaks
Okay.
as commander. In this part of the city, you're probably not going to run into anyone higher than a commander. The generals are all out in the field, as far as I know. They're all dealing with the war.
Well, uh, just show me how to salute properly, just so I don't get.
Yeah. She just gives you a very like standard, like a
Mhm.
quick military salute.
Yeah.
Basically, the heels like clack together
Yeah.
as you like stand up straight, and you're just giving a salute.
Yeah. Just in case we come across one. All right, let's go up. And we go up.
Okay, so you walk up, and you notice that this is a very large area. Actually, as you go through several floors, you catch a quick peek on one of the floors where you see a room, multiple beds in it, and the soldier that you saw before being carried in, currently being treated for his wounded leg, an infirmary of sorts. You go up yet another flight of stairs. You see as a patrol of 4 walks by, gold cloaks, led by a silver cloak.
I'll immediately. Well, I'll just simultaneously with Aurelia just salute to him the way she showed me.
Yeah, she does as well. Please roll me a deception with advantage.
Oh man. 18.
18. Yeah. They don't even like give you a second glance. You just get a nod from the man up front as they pass by, the armor clanking.
Yes.
You kind of wander through the complex a little bit. About 5 to 10 minutes later, you realize that you have come up the final set of stairs. 2 guards flanking the exit as they look at you somewhat expectantly from the looks of things. Not like, suspicious in any way, but just like there's a procedure.
Well, that's exactly what I was asking Aurelia if she knows about.
which point you see as she reaches into her bag and just pulls out the token of the blue dragon and holds it out.
I immediately do the same.
Yep. They just take a look, give you a nod as the doors open. Be careful out there, brother, sister. It's cold.
Thank you. Take care of yourself as well.
Of course.
As we got.
You go.
Is it what time of day it is now? Is it still bright? Is it dark?
At this point, it would be dark. It isn't sun has set yet, but you can tell it's about 6 or 7 maybe in the evening.
Getting
Heading
dark.
on 8.
Right.
Yeah.
We are here then. Right?
Give me a moment.
Steel District, the red house you pointed on before?
Yes, that's where you are.
Alright.
You can move your token there if you want to. I think it's down here at the moment.
Yep.
Yeet.
Alright. And then we'll start walking. Patrolling, seemingly.
Yeah.
If there are any...
You start the patrol. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
If there are any silver clocks, of course, the same things. In case, like, one of them comes. Like, salute and stuff.
Yep. You do get like a weird glance from the next silver cloak that you walk by. So you just gotta look kind of around a little bit to see if there's anyone else part of your patrol that doesn't really care enough to stop you anyway. So, you continue slowly patrolling in your time. Takes about, I mean, if you're trying to be as consistent as a guard would be.
Yes, we are trying not to raise suspicion. We'll just go.
Yeah, you'd be going in and out of houses, dipping in and out. It would take you an hour until you reach the southern Iron District.
Yes.
Where Aurelia quickly turns around and points at a large building, the entrance to which has a carved book above it.
Is this the building? Which one is it?
It would be this one. Oh my god, can you just go to the right one for fuck's sake?
Yep. Alright. We'll go there.
Okay. So, you stand before Sylvan Ink. See as the guards that are standing at the store, you can tell not exactly the same guards you've seen when you were out with Ondina. Different, but still wearing the same logo of the Erethials. The eye.
Yeah.
Kind of looking at you.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, officer.
Am I an officer?
What do we... Well, you're a... kind of just a way of calling them.
Oh,
it's
okay,
not
okay,
really.
okay. I just got confused for a second.
Not that you are... It's not that you... Yeah, because the hierarchy goes a bit differently if there are no officers.
Okay. So, you were saying?
Yeah. Give me a moment. For your information, as you would know from your quick rendezvous, it would go soldiers to captains, commanders to generals to great generals, which are equivalent to the King's Guard or the Fell Knights, which are the highest tier of soldiers.
Yeah.
What do we owe this pleasure?
Just passing by. Would like to buy something.
guards are buying something from Sylvan Ink. Aren't you on duty, sir?
Fuck. No, we are after hours. We just hanging around.
And, with that, he basically just looks at you, gives you a nod. Sometimes I don't really want to take off my own armor, It's bothersome. Understandable. They just kind of move to the side.
It just takes too long.
It really does sometimes.
Well, take care.
You
It's
too.
cold. And I'll try to go. And I don't know if the door locked, but I would assume not.
No, the door would not lock.
Yeah.
The door just closes behind you. You find yourself in this large open area, kind of with a little reception up front, with a clerk sitting there, kind of looking up curiously at you. Bookshelves, many of them, filled with scrolls, ink, books, and on a higher level, the staircase up ahead, a mahogany one, you see spell books, spell scrolls up above. Everything seems fancy, high class.
Is the clock? Is the clerk looks familiar? Does he or she look familiar?
Take a look, and it's a little gnome with twitchy ears. Does not look familiar to you. Hello?
Good evening.
How may I help you, sir? Sir? Ma'am?
Are those guards always outside?
Yes, sir?
Inside.
You're welcome to inside, sir.
Ah, come on, it was so close.
Yeah, and you don't really know, but you just see as he turns around and just kind of points upstairs. Really? Quite a few magical books here. You need to have some amount of security.
Okay,
Wouldn't
correct.
do for everything to be stolen. It's valuable goods here.
Are you the owner of the store?
Oh, heavens no. That would be Lady Raina.
Okay. As like a bit of relief through my body.
Mm-hmm.
Is she present?
No.
Well, we were summoned here by
Summoned here?
and by either her or her sister. So whenever they are here, let them know that.
As soon as you say that, you don't even really notice as the gnome scampers onto the thing and just kind of clams your mouth shut. You're summoned. You're summoned. I see. Right. That's that bloody problem. We have a little bit of a little monster, in the back room. Called for one of the guards to take care of it.
See.
I do believe you're a little bit early, however. Just gonna give you a bit of a look.
We could wait for the monster here in case it arrives.
No. I believe if the monster's taken care of faster, Lady Raina will be happy. Please come along.
All right.
We just lead you.
Yeah.
He jumps off him.
I just give Aurelia a weird look. I've never done this before.
Just gives you like a thumbs up, like, yep, you're doing great. Continue, please. So, the two of you follow behind. You notice that there are some people in the store.
Yeah, that is why I wasn't like, yo, I'm here to meet them.
Yeah. You do notice that a couple of them do give you a glance. But no one seems to fixate upon you. Anyway. So, you see as the gnome takes you, turns a corner, opens up a door into a smaller passageway, then leads you down into yet another door. This one looking quite nice, fancy, as he unlocks it. The monsters in there, gentlemen. Please go ahead. Oh, gentleman, gentlewoman. There's only one guard we requested for. Oh, well.
Just back up, just in case. And
Are you telling the gnome that, or?
Hmm?
You're telling the gnome to back up, or?
In like, if there are people around, I'm just making it like less.
No, there is no one else.
Okay,
You are
well,
in
I
like
wouldn't
a...
say that in that case.
Yeah. Okay, so the door opens up. You're ushered inside. You hear the door close, and then you hear a click as the door is locked. Caesarelli, I gotta turn to you. I don't like the sound of that.
Me neither. We might be without a way out. As I immediately start checking out the room, looking for potential ways out.
Yeah. It is a empty room from what you can tell. Please make me an investigation check. It's got a couple sofas around a table. It's got a desk and a chair behind it. However, no one is on it.
Yep.
As well as multiple bookshelves, various curios, other bits and bobs.
Yep. 11, sadly.
Yeah. You can do it with advantage, because
Okay.
what's the use of having an NPC if it doesn't help you sometimes?
That's 20, which is better.
Yep. The two of you kind of rummage around things. Both of your eyes fall upon the same suspiciously placed bust in the corner. Not necessarily suspicious, but it's the only item that seems a little bit out of place amongst the thing. So as you kind of walk up, you check the bust out. You notice that there's a part of its chest cavity that can be slightly pushed in.
I'll point it out to Aurelia.
I assume child.
Hmm? What? Did... What do you mean, child? Ashwin?
Didn't you mute? I thought child.
Oh, yeah, it was for a second.
Yeah, okay.
I pointed out to her already if she didn't notice it yet. If she did, no need to point out.
Yeah, no, both of you would have found it at the same time, pretty much.
Yeah, in that case, well, that might be a way out. However, I don't know if we should try it now. Potential escape route.
least I'm following your crazy idea so far. Whatever you want to do.
You are following me, but you are here on your own decision.
Well, I'm here because I'm curious to see the lady yet again. I'm sure
Well,
she will be confused about my appearance as well.
might be a trap, and we'll get double stepped. But I'm ready to face consequences, especially when I am not the one responsible for that. I don't know about you. If there is any couch, I'll sit on it.
Well, there is a couch, and there is surprisingly refreshments on the table.
Yeah.
Small platter of biscuits,
I
as
was
well
about
as
I was about to guess create food and water because we didn't eat the whole
oh
thing.
yeah,
But okay, that's good.
small platter of biscuits and a little bit of tea, as well as a small plate of some sort of a wild fowl, but like a small one, perhaps a partridge or something along those lines.
Yep, I'll just. I'll just. Actually, I am not gonna touch it.
Okay.
Maybe poisoned, maybe stuff. I don't know.
Possibly.
Can't be.
Can't be too sure.
Can't be too sure. I will. Guessed in food and water would be too much. It's like a ridiculous amount, right?
Ah,
Yeah. It does.
how much is it?
It's. I didn't take purified water, so.
I mean, I would allow you to conjure less. It's not really
Because
that big a
it's
deal.
30 gallons of water and
Yeah. I would allow you to
45
conjure.
pounds of food.
I would allow you to conjure less because there's not really any point in like not being able to do less. I feel like you can control your magic well enough to do
Yes.
that.
In that case, I will sit down and like. It's a nice gesture, but can be sure, never sure enough. Hungry? As I like cast.
Well,
cast
running from the law does make one somewhat hungry.
Yeah. In that case, I'll just check the glass, press it, and then make like 2 cups if there are or glasses or mugs. I'll just press it to clean it up, put it, and then
Yep.
create water in it, and then food. Might as well while we're waiting, not starve to death. And we'll wait until something happens.
You eat your own food. It's not the greatest. It's bland, but it fills you up.
Yeah.
Whatever hunger you might have had disappears. So you wait a little while. Until at some point you hear a click from the bust. You see as part of the bookshelf behind the chair.
Oh, the one that
Swings
resulted in
open.
escape routes. Okay.
Yeah. So as the bookshelf behind the chair clicks and swings open.
Yep.
Nothing else happens.
Detect magic.
Seems to lead to a passageway beyond. You cast Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm.
There are magical signatures on one or two things in the room. Books from the looks of things, but they're kind of sealed off behind glass.
Mm-hmm.
As for the passageway, it does not seem to be magical.
No, it's more like checking if somebody came invisible.
No.
Okay.
Not as far as you can tell.
Vad dum idé av Gavin Fetters. Okay. Well, I point out those are magical, but nobody is invisible. Think we should go.
Gives you a nod, gets up.
Yeah. And we'll go. I don't want to burn a torch. If it's dark, I will hold my flame. Or I'll put my hand on her shoulder and detect magic is for 10 minutes, so she can lead if it, and I'll check for magical signatures basically. Watch your step and be careful.
Yeah. Gives you a nod. So you walk through the passageway. Just a very long one. Just one straight walk and then a turn. As you both step into a room within which there are several people. First thing you notice are rows of guards, 4 on each side. Same armor, same insignias as the ones that you met when you and Undina went out. Table in front and 4 couches. And at the very back, you see the glow just fading. A teleportation circle. On the couch opposite to you sit 3 people. 2 that you recognize, or actually all 3 that you recognize. See, as you, from the couch a little bit off to the side, you get a nod from Reyna Irithiel. And on the couch, you see Lady Celicia and Lord Valerion, both sitting there. More casual clothing. Both, however, having weapons on them. Or, not both, only he has a weapon on him. She doesn't, from what you can tell.
Okay.
Well, good day, officers. I wasn't expecting 2 of you.
I don't have my helm on, by the way.
Yeah, Aurelia would also take off her helm and just give
I wouldn't like take it with me even. I would leave it in the other room. I didn't.
Oh, okay. She's still in the arbor. She has the helm on, so she takes it off. You see as she just goes into like one knee, a quick bow towards the man. Just kind of looks at her for a moment, quick nod before he looks back up at you.
I bow, but not the same way she does.
Yeah. But the refreshment's not too like it.
I'm sorry if it offends you. But
Well, you know, it actually offends me. I'm the one who made it.
While bowing, I smile and then look at Reyna.
Yeah. Just gonna rolls her eyes at you. Hey, well, come on, go take a seat. It's fine.
I sit down. Yeah, you can never be too careful.
Yeah. Bloody waste of my time that was. See, as already I gotta straightens up. Looks towards him. Lord Valerian. Good to see you again. For she comes and takes a seat next to you. See, as the guards come forth, each of them placing a drink in front of all of you. You see, as the half-elf lord turns to you. So, you are Chaldean. A little bit from you. Well, not from you. A little bit about you from my sister and her ward.
Your sister?
Awen.
Nifel.
The very same.
So the ward must be Arthur.
Repeat that?
So the ward must be Arthur.
More like a lost lamb at this point, but yes. Regardless, I'm not here as a representative of my family. I'm here because my wife has asked me to come. I do believe you brought me back a member of my force. It's good to see you, Aurelia. Glad you're alive. See, as he just kind of leans back a little bit. The world's gone crazy. I'm speaking with a fugitive at 11 in the night. In a hidden bunker inside the outer city. How did we get here?
Ich überprüfe das später. Okay. Sorry. I'm back.
Yep. After he says that, he just kind of leans back. And just looks at the two of you.
The world has gone crazy indeed. Never thought I'd be a fugitive. For something that I haven't done.
Sounds like an experience you want to have at least once, you know?
Would you want to
Okay.
have it once?
Well, I'm technically a fugitive from my own damn family, aren't I? In some sense of the word. But, well, where did you go? They had you... well, still have people searching for you all over the place. Couldn't find you.
And that was the point. Laid low.
I'll take it that I'm not getting an answer.
Well, let's see what can be done about me not having to go back there.
Fine, fine. You and my sister talk things out.
As I divert my attention to Cecilia. Celicia.
Yep.
Celicia.
You see as she stands up, mumbles something, and you see her eyes quickly flare up. Icy blue. Detect magic is cast. She walks over to the two of you, checks you. I don't wish to do this, but your hands, please.
I
You understand, Callian, after what we saw, we can't be too sure.
just stretch my hands out without saying anything.
So as one of the guards walks forward, holds up the spear, just draws a quick cut across the palm of your hand. So you start to drip blood. The same being done to Aurelia on the other side. As soon as it happens, you feel like a slight tap on your shoulder as you're handed a quick bandage from one of the other soldiers.
I'll. He's holding it, and my hand just heals. Lay on hand.
It just kind of looks at you, gives you a nod before he steps back.
I just do the same to already.
You see as Lady Erethiel goes and sits back down. Once again, you understand why these precautions are being taken.
Yes. What exactly did you do? If I may ask.
I'm not well versed in shapeshifters. I was checking if you were disguised in any way.
Oh.
Then
yeah, that makes sense.
wounded you to see if that was a different type of disguise. Of course, there's another thing I'd like to ask. When we met for the first time, Caldian, what mask was I wearing?
The fox.
So she looks at you for a couple more seconds before she raises a hand. You see all the guards simultaneously just move their spears from like the ready position into relaxed standing on guard. Right? There's nothing more I can really do to I could have brought my uncle along. Could have had him cast a couple spells, make sure it's really you, but he's not a fan of these sort of things. You received my message.
Yes, I did. I replied to it.
I was on the council when your friends were tried.
Why were they trialed?
For
As
their
I
association with you.
get a bit more. They ran to help.
Yes, so they did. However,
Hope they are alright.
as far as I know, they've been released. You must understand. A creature wearing your face, committing crimes against the city, and disappearing without any trace. The people the blame would fall upon would be the ones that you traveled with.
Oh, they're capable people.
The old king himself has declared them innocent. for now. However, there are some in the council that seem against the idea of letting your friends walk free. But that comes from a position of concern for the citizens of this place, or for their own gain, I cannot say. It is difficult, Callie.
To root out evil and corruption? Yes, it is a heavy task.
If you don't mind me, by the way, I'm going to take my former lieutenant. We're going to go have a little chat. I see this has some to do with me, but I'd like to hear her story.
It is completely up to her what she do. She's here because she wanted to accompany.
She gets up, and you just feel like a pat on your back. You know, you should get into this business. You'd be a pretty good spy.
I have
Well,
other
at least it would
priorities
be.
right now.
I'm just saying, think about it.
Eventually.
So she turns, gives a bow. My lady. And then sees the two of them get up and leave the room. See, she raises a cup and just kind of glances at yours. Not a fan of tea?
I'll take the cup, sip of it.
Jasmine should be a nice and sweet taste. Help calm the nerves a little bit.
Thank you. I'm not used to those kinds of negotiations. I'm more of a man of action and immediacy.
It's the reason I let you escape one that night. But that is the kind of person I am as well. There are many on the council that believe things can only be sorted through policy. However, even if it's only a small amount, each individual doing what they can, while the effort, the power each one holds might be small, together it is a force to be reckoned with. It is why I spend my time helping those that are underprivileged in our city. So you see, Galleon, the city is only as strong as its weakest link. For they are the most vulnerable, the most easy to be swayed. If the city has no love for them, they shall have no love for it. So I strive to make their lives better.
And as much as it counts, you get my respect for that.
Just get a nod.
I'm here to help a friend, but I got caught into something bigger.
Your friends said they had no idea of what occurred during the interrogation. How about you? Do you know anything at all about this attack?
The only thing I know is that back in Maya Town, the swamps, when we were in a spider cave, a person who took another person's face has fooled us and then backstabbed us, kidnapping one of our associates, who later, when we went to the Ashlands, and found our associates together with Arthur, the ward of your husband, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
They told us that the same person took my face to torture them. I don't know why I got this privilege. Privilege. It wasn't a privilege. Why I get cursed? Why I get framed like this? Why me? Nevertheless,
Roll me a persuasion with
that is all I
advantage. And unlike Mel, you hit the DC. CSC takes another sip. Raina, if you will. You see as Raina Rathiel turns around to you. You see on the side, you could recognize it, a bag of holding. She opens it up, reaches into it, and pulls out a very common looking bandana, red in color.
Mm-hmm.
She places it on the table. Hat of disguise slightly altered to make it less conspicuous. Otherwise, pointy hat, you might run into the wrong person. I'd give yourself away. We don't really want that. This is being lent to you.
I pick it up.
We made it. It's supposed to be something I'm selling, but lending it to you instead. Listen, this is how it works, right? Don't go to anyone who could use magic. People who could use magic will have a propensity of finding out that you are disguised. It is a slightly special one in regards to the fact that lower tier mages will not be able to find out. However, any sort of a spellcaster above, and to put it in game terms, spellcasters above level 6.
Yeah.
Casting Detect Magic. Or in this case, challenge rating 6.
Yeah.
For enemies. Will be able to notice that it is a Hat of Disguise. Now, again, that is my wares. I was going to sell it for 5,000 gold, approximately. So, if you ruin that, I don't care if you're dead or not, I will come for you. I'll find your ghost and I will torture it.
I've
Are we
died
clear?
already once.
Haha, very funny.
I stare her at with a serious face.
Kind of looks at you, blinks a couple times.
Not kidding.
I've heard about it. Listen, never mind. Take it and just don't lose it. Don't break it. It'd be very impressive if you broke it, but don't break it.
I'm not gonna try it. I appreciate it. Thank you
It's
very
the
much.
only. It is a very unique item, so.
Thank you, the boss of you.
I said my part. Oh wait, you can give me this as an exchange for this. How the hell did you get Dominion Guard armor? How do you get the Gold Cloaks armor? How'd you manage this? You know, we were sitting.
Borrowing it from one of the barracks.
You stole it from the barracks.
Borrowed.
So she turns around. See, I told you he'd do it. I told you they'd get here, no problem. Didn't expect it like this, but well. So you borrowed it from the barracks, you crazy person. Okay.
Which gets me to the next topic. What's gonna happen to Draxcar?
You see, as Reyna quiets down. Lady Erethiel turns up and looks at you. He will go through a trial. Yet, the difference in status means that his outcome will be more important.
Is he on trial for treason or got suspected for treason because of his association with me?
Yes. That creature. I believe you. Well, it sounds far-fetched, it sounds crazy. I saw you with my own eyes in the audience. So, could be that you're pulling the wool over all of our eyes, but you don't seem to be capable of a charade that advanced. No insult intended. You seem to be a more honest man than that.
If I were to come clean, would he go free?
Unlikely. As I said, there are tensions on the council, rifts between some. As the old king comes closer and closer to abdicating, the new successor has not been found yet. The crown prince has been rejected. The princess does not want the crown. Power struggles emerge even during these desperate times where all of us should be united. As the plainsfolk grow closer, as they launch attacks. Just yesterday, we lost contact with the majority of our forces in Driftwater. The worst case scenario is that Driftwater has fallen. It is unthinkable that that could happen. For while the plainsfolk are many and difficult to combat on their own terrain, they have never been brave enough to attempt to take over a whole city since they attempted to siege Seastone.
Sounds to me like they found a new wind. Or somebody to lead them.
It just seems to be a bit too convenient. Terrorists in Dominion. The planes attack after they've been quiet for so many years. Our spies spoke nothing of any sort of resurgences, and now they've all gone quiet. It's almost like there's someone... Well, regardless, yes. If Lord Druskar is to be found guilty, to be guilty of high treason, he would be executed. There are many upon the council that do not look upon him favorably, as he is an orc. Well, I'd like to say prejudice wouldn't influence anything.
That's not how the work works.
He sat through a preliminary trial once already. He spoke on your behalf. He gave his word that none of you would ever think of harming Dominion. And that you had been great assets and good friends to Crossroads. While that might be heartwarming to you, didn't exactly make him any more friends.
I take my head between my hands. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do.
I've given you information.
Yeah.
I have been open. Tell me, what do you seek here? Your group has been to so many places. To Mayatown, the swamps, to the Ashlands. What drives you? Why are you in Dominion?
What drives me? I'm driven by the wish to help a friend. A childhood friend of mine. Who is under a spell. And I'm going to Heaven's Source up and under right now. To try to free her from her suffering. As for my friends, they're here to help. And as they are here to help me, I'm here to help them. We are in Dominion looking for a person. Whose name I fucking forgot. Instead of looking for the person's name now in my notes, I will
We'll
give the
pretend
name.
like you.
I will.
Yeah,
Uh, I believe it was Elenia Raelith.
Yep.
Yes. Alright. I just
yeah.
give the name.
I haven't heard the name myself. The quick glance over to Reyna also just shakes her head.
Seems to be the sun elf, and I give the description that I know of.
Why are you looking for this elf?
Ondina. Her people are cursed. And they will stay cursed if she doesn't remove this curse. We got information that she's somewhere in Dominion. I went to Lord Sikras, but I didn't get the chance to speak to him after that. I'm just here to help a friend who helped me over and over.
So you're saying...
And by telling you this, I'm probably betraying her trust. But I'm not. We are all in a shitty situation currently.
Indeed. The time has come to make choices. Roll me another persuasion with advantage.
Oh, come on. The advantage help.
Yep. I give advantages for good roleplay. You see as she gets up. Raelith, is it?
Yes. That is the name that
I'll
we
keep
know
it in
of.
mind. I will have those that are loyal to me and my husband. Keep an eye out. I know how to reach you. If I hear of her, see her, I shall inform you.
This will allow me to roam freely, probably, up here without raising suspicion that I'm a guard. However, I don't think...
Unless you enter the temples, there shouldn't be anyone amongst the common folk that are going to recognize who you are.
What I am saying, though, I don't know if I should reconnect with my friends openly. They might be followed. They are probably followed.
The king was forceful. Lord Flores had complaints after the trial. They were squashed. So did Lord Tarek, and a few others. If they are followed, it will be discreetly. It is your choice. I only give you a way.
And I appreciate it. Is there anything that you want me to do?
Yes.
I'm all ears.
So yeah, she starts pacing a little bit. I'm concerned. I'm concerned that what is going on in Dominion is just a front for an assault from the plains or the other way around, I do not know. I want you, your friends, if you can gather them as well, to be under my employ for now. Secretly, of course. There are 3 things. 1. Avon has brought to attention that Flores took a trip to Mayatown around the same time that you spoke of. Personality hasn't changed since he's come back. But with the things that you brought up, I worry. She said she's asked her ward to gather the rest of your friends and take a look to see if they can find any connections.
In Marathon.
No.
Here.
Here in the city. A gang. Small-time smugglers that she believes might have a connection to Flores, as they've met with multiple traders of Joaquin, whom Flores is the representative of.
I
Now,
didn't hear the last
I believe
sentence.
Representative Joaquin, that Flores is the representative of.
I need the name, please.
Joaquin, it's the goddess of trade.
Ah, okay.
Joaquin.
Yeah. Okay.
The second being the Blackhawks. A large amount of their populace has been evacuated, sent to various places. From what I understand, on the pretense of fighting, reinforcing the armies. But I worry that they're leaving the city before something else happens.
The Blackhawks are to leave.
A large amount of them have left. Myron Blackhawk voted against your friends as well. He was one of 4. So, if you are in any way able to infiltrate the Blackhawk household, I believe your other companion, the Leonin, is under employ. By Lord Gallon. Which is why I ask that of you.
Well,
As for the final one,
infiltrated and do what? Find why they're leaving?
find any evidence that you can. Anything that can prove the Blackhawks are innocent or guilty. I honestly take either. I'm much happier if they were innocent.
And the third?
The third. Lord Tarek. Representative of Mistra. Member of the Frostborn family of Seaster. There's been issues between them and the Temple of Ayun. Frostbones attempted to pressure Exarch Everdream, the head of Ayun, to closing down public access to the knowledge stored within for the war. He's also locked the Mistral Tree away from any that wish to visit. I'm worried that he's holding information and sharing it to our enemies. That would be the third, to investigate him. You may choose as you wish, or you may choose to decline my offer. In which case, this is where we part. For I have limited time. However, if you choose to help, and your efforts bear fruit, first thing is it could be used to clear your name, as well as the Lord of Crossroads. And as I've promised, I will keep an eye out. She puts out a hand. One of the great families, and partially my husband's forces, cover quite a wide range of the city.
Well, it is sure better than sitting around and waiting for your death, so I take on your offer. Whichever of those I am to pursue, I will need to see based on what I can do.
Yes, the first one might already be done by the time you are gone. Awen informed me that she was asking her ward to do things. It's possible they might have already done it. In which case, it would be between the last two.
I have a request, if it's not too much. As I get...
Save W here, as the passageway opens up again. You see Aurelia and Lord Valerian walk in. Valerian seems a lot more at ease now, as he just goes and flops back onto the couch.
I just nod towards Aurelia.
Gives you a nod and a smile. Before she takes a seat. Yes, your request.
Yes. I take out the black box that I have on me. With the towers on it. And the ring of a bull. And the letter.
Mm-hmm. See, as one of the soldiers takes it and hands it over to her. You see as she flips through it while you explain.
We found this in the same cave we were betrayed in the swamps of Maritime. I believe it's something to do with the artifact that's gone missing here. I trust you enough to give it back to the family.
Missing artifact? No. The artifact was found. At least that's what...
Well...
I need to talk with the Lord.
Back then...
You see she nods.
Back then, it was lost. I wanted to give it myself, but... I don't think I have an opportunity in the near future.
On my word, the ring shall be returned.
Another thing that I've seen is when we borrowed the armor. It's a folder with a correspondence about something talking about orc invasion and fall of Driftwater. I don't know if it was a memo for commanders or it was a private correspondence, but...
Did you catch the name of the commander?
I did. Lord Edward Leyland.
Yes, Lord Valerian moves a little bit. Ah, that chap. Right, I know of him. Turns around a little bit. What do you want, darling? Do you want me to go and speak to him? I know they're technically under the King's control, but... I mean, it seems like normal war correspondence, but it could be something else. I'll take a look. See as he just kind of stretches. Gets up.
Didn't really have time to browse through it, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Just following the smallest of leads, I guess.
I'm more impressed that you managed to get through our barracks with no issues. We need to have a conversation about a slight increase in security.
It is.
But perhaps that should be held for after.
I wouldn't call it without issues. People were injured. Not by us, but you have some nasty-ass crocodiles in the sewers.
Kobolds were supposed to take care of the population. I'm gonna have to go talk to Sneaton. God damn it. Oh, the list just keeps growing. Right. Anyway. Geraldine, I don't know much about you, but you seem like an alright enough person. My wife trusts you. It's enough for me. Gives you a nod.
I nod back.
Good luck with your endeavor.
Thank you.
As he walks out, you're just gonna hear him mumbling to himself. May the gods help us all. The passage shuts.
So, how do I use this? As I turn to Reyna.
Oh, quite. You kind of shock her out of her stupor a little bit. Right. Quite easy. Right, come here.
Yeah.
Kind of beckons you forward a little bit, and as you bend your head forward, she takes the banana, just squishes it into your head.
Yeah. She has to go
right,
past the crown.
Yes. What the hell are you wearing on your head?
Something that I cannot take off.
Sister?
It's alright.
See, she kind of looks at you. Cursed?
Yes.
I can do something about it if you want.
I could have done something about it myself. Thank you. But I'd rather keep it on.
Just kind of shrugs.
For now.
You know how it is with magic items. There's only so many that you can wear at the same time.
Yes, I am aware.
What are you unattuning to for
I'm
a headband?
I'm nothing. I don't have to unattune for anything. I have Suna
Oh,
Shame
you
and
have
the
enough?
Thunder Guard. I'm not attuned to the Jewel of Life anymore because I took it off.
Yep.
I still need to give it back to Flores. Yeah. No, not Flores.
Not Loris.
What's his name? Jesus.
Citrus.
Citrus, yes.
Lord Citrus.
But I don't think pulling it now would would be a good idea.
You'll need to take your time to attune to it. So, for tonight at least, you may use this room.
I appreciate it.
I want you to leave the crack of dawn before anyone sees you.
Will the guards be there?
The guards in here are under our pay.
I mean outside, because
Yes.
those guards saw 2 guards coming in, and they didn't come out yet.
Yes, those are part of my sister's establishment. You'll be fine.
Okay. In that case, do you want the armor?
Just kind of like looks at it for once, like kind of breaks that like calm facade, like the eye twitches a bit, like kind of catches a smile. Yeah, it's fine. Considered as spoils of war, I guess. Who knows when a set of gold cloak armor might come in handy.
Yeah. I'll send an owl in case I need to reach you. Or maybe just come here and ask Reyna to do it. Apparently you have a way to move yourself in here.
They turns around, looks at it. That old thing. Well, sometimes this is a bit lazy. Doesn't want to walk all the way. Imagine the rich using their legs.
I think discretion was part of the issue here. So
Yeah, so boring. Never join me in making fun of them. Oh,
that
right,
is not
and
true.
so yes, Celicia just like raises an eyebrow at you.
I'm kidding.
Perhaps I'm working with the wrong man.
Serious face again. Yeah, working with the right
Right.
one.
And she's right back on cue. You see as the door opens up again. You see as Aurelia walks in looking completely different. The long hair now tied back into a ponytail. Where her eyes are, her eyes now not golden, but blue instead. Her ears a bit more pointy, a bit more elven. Wearing spectacles, as well as blue silken threads, similar to the clerks of this store.
I assume the talk went well.
Gives you a nod. I will be staying here for the foreseeable future. Better than where we were before.
Indeed.
I've been graciously offered a job despite my, transgressions, but in the end I could convince the Lord that we were on the same side.
It seems that we are. Well, I'm glad you're not a complete fugitive anymore.
Quite like the stress. Better than the bloody armor. Speaking of which, do you want it? I'm not really going to be wearing it.
Well, it's better than keeping it unused, and it might come in handy.
She
Again.
just kind of flicks over the token, as well as like just pulls out the rest of the armor on the table.
Yeah. In that case, if you need to contact me, feel free. Any new information, whether about the woman that we're looking for, or any news that we need to be updated, please, with haste. Time is running out.
I will either contact you, or one of my associates will contact you, if anything changes. In the same way, Chaldean, I expect an answer to my request within the next 2 days.
Oh, I'm answering you. I'm going
Yes,
to do
I mean
whatever.
in terms of
Which
which one, yes.
Okay.
I believe that should be enough time for you to find your friends and regroup.
I hope so. It's a big city, and they could be everywhere.
If you need a little bit of help tomorrow, I'll have some of my men swarm out.
I appreciate it. That would be a great help. Not having to look for them. I don't have means to locate them. So. Nevertheless, long day.
I'm not going to bring them back here. It would be a bit too conspicuous.
No, there is no need. I will use this.
The Bright Guard is where I will send your friends.
It's
If
up north.
down south.
Down south. Wait, right guard?
Yes, my husband's place that he sponsors, the Adventurers Guild. Down south, this one.
Okay. Oh, I was on the other side of the map. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll be waiting for them then.
Only on the second day. If you can find them before that.
Yes.
I'll ask you tomorrow around 10 perhaps, if you need my assistance.
Fair enough.
Good.
Thanks for trusting me.
It's been earned. To some degree. It doesn't come at no cost. There is danger in what I ask of you. However, hopefully, this allows us to prevent the coming storm.
Or prepare better for it.
Gives you a nod. In that case, Rena, amenities for them to sleep. The rest of you, it's time for us to leave. So it's all the guards. Move in formation. Stand on the portal. See if Lady Erethiel gets up. How tall are you?
195.
Yeah, she is about 10 centimeters shorter than you. She puts out her hand to shake.
I take it.
Good luck.
Shake it. To all of us.
I pray that my trust is well placed. My involvement in all of this is not to be spoken about. Are we clear? You may inform your friends, but no more.
course.
Gives you a nod. So she steps on the portal and starts chanting, for they're enveloped in this halo of light before they disappear in a bright flash. Right, I'm blind. Perfect. Okay. Right, the two of you. I'm afraid this is a store, so I don't exactly have beds, but the couches will have to do.
Better than the floor.
I've got a blanket somewhere, I'm sure. I'll go find one.
We've slept in worse places, so.
Hey, Fab. Right, well, in that case, I'll be back in a bit. So she gets up, leaves, leaving the two of you alone. Seeing as you haven't been taken away in chains, I'm going to guess it went well. Or at least, somewhat well.
I find it hard trusting people after what happened with Solomon. But I tend to do it over and over again, regardless. It went as well as it could. I got a means of walking freely without having to pretend to be a guard. As long as I'm careful who I'm walking by next to. And it seems like you coming along paid off, and you don't have to sleep down there.
Well, you brought up Lady Celicia, and I was hoping I would meet. Not Valerion. My gamble paid off. Now I get to be harassed by drunk nobles that walk into this store.
Well,
Wonderful turn my life has taken.
better than
But it's
chased
better
by
than...
giant crocodiles.
I've not been chased by the giant crocodile. I fed it.
Yeah, Adrazur will be lonely again.
You've named it.
It has a name.
What do you mean it has a name?
Haven't it spoken to you?
Do you feel like a hand on your thing, where she checks your thing for a fever? We can't tell temperature. It's difficult. See, at this point, as Reyna walks in, just tosses the two of you a blanket each.
Thank you, Rena.
Right. I'm locking you in here. You're not able to get out until I let you out in the morning, because we don't really want anyone accidentally stumbling into you, do we?
No.
No. Good. Glad we're on the same page. I'm going to have to wake up at 6 in the morning tomorrow to let you out, according to my bloody sister. So you'll mind, or, well, you'll not mind if I come off as a little bit curt, perhaps.
Oh, I don't mind. Don't get
Great.
spooked when you let us out, though. You might find a tiger next to me.
I might find a what?
A tiger.
Why is nothing you do normal?
Where's the fun in that?
It's a lot of fun. Never mind. You owe me, Caldian.
I do. Thank you.
Gives you a nod and a smile, before you hear the passage close behind you. As you're left alone to your own thoughts.
I'll find it hard to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking, what is going on? The fuck is happening? I'll attune to that thingy.
Yep. I haven't made a custom item for it because it's literally just a good bag of holding. Not bag of holding, a hat of disguise.
Yes.
Remember, 6th-level spellcasters using detect magic cannot detect it.
I mean, I wouldn't
Or,
know what level they are unless you pointed out.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Well, below 6th level, so yeah. 5th and below.
Again, I wouldn't know what level they are, so I would be just careful from everyone.
Yeah. You'd be able. You basically what Iranax would consider like an advanced mage.
Okay.
That is what you'd have to be careful about.
Okay. Good.
So, night would pass.
Yes.
Morning dawns, and with exactly the warning you were given, at some point the passage just opens up, and a very bed-headed moon elf walks in, shakes you awake, and just points to the passage. Right, out. I want my beauty sleep. Give. Oh god, there is a fucking tiger, isn't there? Can you not make that thing go away?
I can.
You're not walking out of my store with a tiger.
I know.
Then why did you summon it? Oh, for the love. Go! Out! Love of saloon.
And I go out looking differently from what I usually look. I don't know
You
how.
can think of, yeah, you can think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, you step out into the streets of Dominion. Once again. Different look as the sun shines down upon you. That's where we'll call it for tonight.
Great game. Very fun.